Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I am Faika Majid from 8th Orange of Alexandra Secondary School, Kufara. My dear friends, today we are going to read about a topic that's microorganisms, friend and foe. My dear friends, microorganisms is a word which is made up of two words. First one is micro, another is organism. So, what does these words mean? First one is micro. It means tiny or we can say small. Another is organisms, which mean living beings. So, microorganisms are tiny living things. These are very tiny that we can't see them with our naked eyes. So, how do we see them? We see them with an instrument called microscope. Or we can see them with the use of magnifying glass. So far, there is the concept of microorganisms, friend and foe. Now let's talk about what are friends. Friends are those microorganisms which are useful to us. And foes are the harmful ones. Or we can say these are our enemies. So now let's come to the classification of microorganisms. Microorganisms are classified into four major groups. First one is bacteria. Another is algae. Protozoa. And fungi. These are all types of microorganisms. Bacteria is a multicellular microorganism which is present everywhere, be it soil, water, air, etc. Then there is algae. It's a plant-like microorganism. It's green in color and it has chlorophyll. Now let's come to protozoa. These are microorganisms, but most of these are parasites. Apart from this, there is fungi. It's also a microorganism. It's plant-like in shape, but it doesn't contain chlorophyll. Apart from these, virus is also a microorganism, but it's a partly microorganism. Why so? Because it's inactive outside the host body. It only gets active when it enters the host body. This virus is made up of protein and nucleic acid. So what's nucleic acid? Nucleic acid is DNA and RNA. So these were the classification of microorganism. Now let's come to the useful microorganisms. As I already told you that microorganisms are both useful and harmful to us. So let's talk about the useful ones. If we talk about the useful ones, the first microorganism will be lactobacillus. This is a microorganism which is present in curd. My dear friend, it promotes the curd formation. When we add the curd to milk, the lactobacillus which is present in the curd multiplies itself and converts the milk into curd. Apart from this, lactobacillus is also used in the making of rava and idlis. Now, there is another microorganism which is commonly used for commercial purposes. It's none other than yeast. Yes, my dear friends, it's yeast. My dear friends, yeast converts the natural sugar present in grains like rice, wheat, barley, etc. into alcohol by a process called fermentation. Which was discovered by Louis Pasteur in 1857. My dear friends, in common words, we can say that fermentation is the process by which the yeast converts sugar into alcohol. Now, apart from this, there are other microorganisms which are useful to us. Like whenever we fall ill, the doctor gives us antibiotic tablets, capsules, injections, etc. And my dear friends, these all are made up of microorganisms, especially from fungi and bacteria. Like one example is penicillin. There are so many things around us where we need microorganisms. For example, if we see, there are microorganisms which help us to increase the fertility of soil. Yes, there are some bacteria and blue-green algae that fix the atmospheric nitrogen and add it to the soil and hence increase the fertility of soil. Apart from this, microorganisms help us to clean up our environment. They're also used for other purposes. Now, this was all about today's class. In the upcoming video, another classmate from my class will be talking about the harmful microorganisms. So stay tuned. Thank you.